Hi Michelle, I thought I'd leave you a video crit because I had a couple holding things demos. First off, I want to say I really like the lighting and the layout that you did. I really like the camera angle and that window and stuff. I can just imagine a foggy, gloomy London behind out the window. That's really cool. I think your test is looking pretty good. I think everything before frame 125 is dope, and then I kind of lose it after that. I'll get to that in a second. I think like early on, from 0 to 16, she rotates, and then like 25 to 35, she rotates back. And I think the rotate back is a little quick, and you could like delay it a little bit later and make it a little bit slower. So right now it looks a little bit even, but rotate forward and back, but I like it in there. And then I think the newspaper, like that's an opportunity to use that to convey more information about the scene. And I know that you wanted to do that, and I think that's a really good idea, but I don't think that it's working the way you want it to right now. Like, the type is so tiny, there's like a bunch of rows, and I think you could do like a big headline and then have like 2 columns or something. Because I think also newspapers back then were like, you know, more wood block or typeset or whatever. But I think the print wasn't that small. And like for your scene, there's no reason to make it that small. So I think you should have it read to camera about Jack the Ripper. Well, I guess not Jack the Ripper. She's not in the headlines yet. But the sea monster. But those are kind of asides. Let me dive into the meat of the critique. I like the idea of her wiping off the knife, but it's a little wonky right now. It looks like a deliberate thing where she's like puts her knife in and then like slices its head off. It's like really heavy. It's like, yeah, and it breaks. And I think it would be a little more slidey, but maybe you were trying to make it dramatic and like murderous. But if it's supposed to be dramatic and murderous, I think you can play it up more. And there's a little jump between 123 and 124. That's just a technical thing. But like after frame 125, I don't think her face is telling the viewer very much. Because like early on, in the first part of the test, it was like she's like, "Oh, I'm so clever. I'm getting away with murder." And then she kind of loses that emotion. And I think, and then like I really like the face at 109, where she's like a little bit disgusted, or not disgusted, but like tough dealing with it. She's like dealing with the muck of dead bodies. I don't know. So I think you could use that face more. That she's like taking care of business. Or you could play it that she's very cold and detached, and this is like a repetitive thing for her. You know, she's like just like doing it, going through the motions emptily. But I would suggest moving your hand further down the newspaper, because where she's wiping is like not on the hand at all. It's like the tip wouldn't even be around the hand. And like, get some paper here. She's like wiping the knife. Oh god, everything's backwards. It's like, but it should be in her hand, so it'll actually wipe the thing. Let me wipe salad dressing off my fork. So I would just move her hand from up here further down. It's looking pretty good, and I think it'll be really nice when you're done. So keep going.